Hello everyone, my name is Eyal Sela. I'm the head of the ear, nose and throat department, head and neck in the Galilee Medical Center. I arrived at the hospital in 2013, just when the first influx of Syrian casualties to our hospital. The moment a patient enters our hospital, he becomes our full responsibility, like any other patient. No difference of race, religion, or nationality. The first thing we've noticed with the Syrian casualties is that they were very young, in their early 20s, and very thin due to malnutrition. Most of the injuries that we see are head and neck injuries, which are complex and complicated injuries, crippling, deforming the head and neck region. Usually the treatment takes several months of combined and complex reconstructive surgeries involving the combination of several departments such as ear, nose, and throat, vascular surgery, maxillofacial surgery, ophthalmology, and neurosurgery. Up to now, we've been treating over 2,500 Syrian patients, and we still do. Thank you. Actually, we're the only hospital in Israel that have been treating that amount of patients, Syrian patients. One patient I will never forget. It was a few months ago, and sorry. A few months ago, we get a phone call in the middle of the day of a patient who was around his 30s, and he arrived at our emergency room unconscious due to a bullet wound in his neck. Immediately we went to the emergency room and did an extensive workup. And with a CT scan, we saw that there is a bullet wound in his neck that ruptured his carotid artery and occluded the blood flow to the brain. So immediately we went to the operating theater, and together with my dear friend, Dr. Yariv Salit, who is right there, and he's a brilliant vascular surgeon, we were able to free the flow back to the brain, but we couldn't take out the bullet, which was deeply embedded in the patient's spine. We were happy, and we transferred the patient to the intensive care unit. And the next morning, we went to visit him as he woke up. And you must understand, he was injured in Syria and woke up in Israel. So he was frustrated, and it's obvious. But we didn't expect an anger out of him. That the first thing he said is, "Why did you save me?" So everybody looked at each other, saying, "We saved your life. Maybe a thank you would be in order." But then he whispered, "The last thing I saw before they shot me is they shot my..." Sorry. So the last thing I saw is that they shot my 3- and 5-year-old sons in front of my eyes. So I have nothing to live for. So at that time, I'm sorry, it takes me every time. There was a big silence in the room. We were broken from the inside, and you could hear only the monitors beeping, and we just went to do our duties for the day. So this is what we do in the Galilee Medical Center, and we do for the best of our abilities and the best of our knowledge. And yes, I'm an egoist, and my friends here are egoists, because we're extending our hand in peace and giving the best of our help for the Syrian people, for the better future for our children. Thank you.